The echinacea are starting to flower for the first time. This is actually the first flower that I've gotten off of the plants that we planted. You can see they're beginning to make these little green bulbs, flowering heads, which then grow flowers. So I'm going to let these continue to grow. We're going to try to get some seed off of them and cause them to spread out, and we'll expand this flower bed a little further out so that you can see the process of harvesting once there's enough to harvest, and we'll do some drying and some teas and show you how to prepare them for medicinal uses. But until then, we're just kind of glad that they're finally starting to produce a little bit, and they're doing really good. They did well. The ones that we planted a little farther back kind of thinned out, and the ones that were farther front got really nice and large, so they're going to need a little bit more sun than what the ones in the back, but that's fine. I'll just allow the bed to spread forward, and we'll continue from there. Alright, I'm going to expand my echinacea bed out this way because the only ones that have flowered so far have been the ones that were mostly in the sunlight. So the few in the back that seem a bit stunted because they're not getting enough sunlight, I'm going to transplant them in the front. I'm going to allow these to seed and grow in the front, and I'm going to probably plant some more in the front in the spring when I can get some more seedlings up. Then I'm going to constantly expand it out this way where it can get a bit more sun. But the ones that are getting enough sun, they're doing very well. They're starting to seed a bit. And I'm probably not going to harvest these. You really aren't supposed to harvest your echinacea for the first 2 or 3 years so that they can get really hardy and just established before you start. But the way that you do harvest when they're ready is you take them and you'll cut each flower right below the first leafing. And then once you have your flowers all together, you just take them and hang them upside down to dry in the sun and the wind for probably about a week or so, and then you just crumble them up, and your medicinal value actually comes from your flowers and the roots, but I'm not going to disturb my rooting system. But it's very, very simple. Or you can make teas. Of course, you can just make tea with these flowers, and I will be doing that more once I have enough to harvest, but that probably won't be till the next flowering cycle. So I'm going to start right now moving some of this in the back forward, and then I'll plant something else in the back that handles the shade a bit better. So that's it for right now. I've moved some of the back ones forward so that they can spread out a little bit better. I'm going to let these continue the cycle and seed down and start new little plants here, and we'll give it another couple of months and see what happens.